Good day to everyone that is watching and those that are joining in at this time. I have a very powerful word, and please pay close attention to these words because I do believe in the spoken word. The word can actually transform you. The word that is spoken can actually lift you up. It can bring life into everything that you think was dead. Remember the valley of dry bones. You can go and read that scripture where Ezekiel was in the valley of dry bones, and the Lord told him to speak a word, to prophesy to the bones. Some of you, the bones are waiting for you to prophesy to them. Mountains are waiting for you to speak to them. Creation eagerly awaits for the manifestation of the sons of God. The problem is you have limited yourself. You have allowed the word to determine who you are. You have allowed the enemy to come and steal what belongs to you. This is why I've always said, watch and pray at all times. At all times. Not when you feel like, not when it's comfortable for you, but at all times, watch and pray. All right? Today's word is from the book of Matthew, chapter 13, verse 24. Matthew, chapter 13, verse 24. It reads, "Another parable he put forth to them, saying, The kingdom of heaven is like a man who sowed good seed in his field. But while men slept, his enemy came and sowed tares among the wheat and went his way. But when the grain had sprouted and produced a crop, then the tares also appeared. So the servants of the owner came and said to him, Sir, did you not sow good seed in your field? How then does it have tares? He said to them, An enemy has done this. The servants said, He said to them, An enemy has done this. The servants said to him, Do you want us then to go and gather them up? But he said, No, lest while you gather up the tares, you also uproot the wheat with them. Let both grow together until the harvest. And at the time of harvest, I will say to the reapers, First gather together the tares, and bind them in bundles to burn them, but gather the wheat into my barn." What a very beautiful parable. It is the parable of the wheat and tares. The Bible likens the kingdom of heaven to a man who sowed good seed in his field. I want you to make note of the quality of the seed. Sometimes quality, actually most of the times quality is important. All the times, quality is important. Not quantity, but quality. The Bible says that, but while men slept, his enemy came and sowed tares among the wheat and went his way. There's an enemy that is seeking to sow tares among your wheat, among your produce, among your profit, among your gains, in your health. Some of you, this is why you have a lot of health issues. Every year, from year to year, you're always seeing the doctor. And it seems that the problem is getting worse because the enemy is doing something. Some of it's favor, where you need favor, where you need restitution. Bible says that, but when the grain had sprouted and produced a crop, then the tares also appeared. No wonder there are people that wake up in the morning and find a problem that they never thought of. Maybe you find a cyst. You realize that you are cancerous. You realize that you have diabetes. You realize that you have a tumor. You realize that you have a lump. You need to pray. You need to watch and pray. I love the servants. Yes, they had slept, but they identified that there was a problem in their lives. There was a problem in the field. They came to the master and said, Didn't we sow good seed? How then does it have tares? The master said, An enemy has done it. I want to tell you, The problems you are facing today, the confusion in your life, it is because of the enemy. An enemy has done it. An enemy is doing it right now. You need to get down on your knees and pray like never before. If you need deliverance, pray. Hope this word has blessed you. Shalom.